What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to everybody coming from Twitch, probably. I'm gonna see if I can promote this on Twitch. I know I got a lot of golf people from streaming the Masters back in November who are interested in me doing this kind of stuff. So today we're gonna start. Today we're gonna start course vlogging. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to put out. I'm gonna try to only put out, like, I'm not like a scratch golfer or anything, but I'm gonna try to put out like the better rounds. I'll record a bunch. Don't know if I'll put them all out, because and they'll all be little 6-7 hole single vlogs, probably 25-minute videos I'm trying to keep in. So yeah, I've practice recorded a few. Didn't come out as ideal as I hoped, but you know, practice makes perfect. Hopefully this one goes up, and if it does, thank you guys for tuning in. It's another beautiful evening out here on Bonaventure. We're playing holes 11 through 17, starting on the 16th hole, go 16, 17, jump to 11, finish on 15. And yeah, hope you all enjoy. Sit down. Roll that rock. Roll. All right, so guys, I'm gonna need some feedback. I've been on and off debating whether I should do kind of vloggy stuff like this, walking to different shots, or if I should do more of like a overlay commentary, you know, just like at my computer and talk about the shots as they're happening. I think in this video I'm gonna try to do a little bit of both and see how that works. But just let me know what you prefer, maybe if you do want both. It would be, I just want to make it the best experience to watch, because honestly I've watched people who do both, like people who do both in the same video, people who do either or, people who, you know, strictly do one, and they're all good content creators. So I mean, whatever works. I guess I might as well just talk about each shot on these little walks. Last hole, hit a okay wedge shot. It was like pin high, but it kind of rolled to the right. And then hit a weak putt. The greens were slower than I thought they were, or at least the 16th green was. And then missed a second, little 3-putt baby in there. This shot I just pulled that we're walking up to. So I'm gonna try to get up and down. See if we can not make bogey on every single hole. That would be a start. Sit down. Stop. Stop. All right, didn't hit the best chip. I getting used to some U wedges. I normally play 60 degrees. This is my first time using that 58. So I used it on that third shot on the par 5. And this chip right here that you saw went a little longer than I thought. So I just got to get used to the distance and play with it more. But I'm fine with 2 putts on that green. That's the worst kept green on the course. So I mean, you could probably tell, seeing all those sand pits and bumps and stuff. There's really, you got to be lucky, super lucky, to make a putt, especially with that pin location. I don't know if you could really tell how steep the ridge is that it's on, but there's like a little hill and it goes down, maybe not even a foot, and then there's the pin right there. So you have to be below it, or else you're just gonna miss, unless you just happen to smack the ball and like bounce off the pin and drop in the cup. But moving on, now we're crossing over to 11, and we're gonna play the course as it should be played, in order, from here on out. So walking up after that shot, I think that was pretty well judged. Low 90s yardage. I'm just gonna pick that up. Now I'll probably put it out, but who knows? We'll see. So yeah, super happy with that hole. Here's the shot scope screenshot, by the way. I kind of expected that drive to be way out there in the 320, 330 range after it kind of took a huge hop off the left edge of that farthest right bunker. And then the wedge was just, I had about 98 to the back on the GPS. Blue flag is at the back of the green. So I just tried to play a couple yards less than that and ended up super nice. I'm not really too sure what that shot was. I was trying to, I guess in the middle of the swing, I was trying to hoist it up while trying to keep it down, because I was trying to hit like a punchy 8. It's like 170 to the front, a little bit downwind. Trying to just, hit a little punch, cut, just get it, climbing and landing, and I hit like a huge high draw, like pushy high draw. It's fine, but super, super strange way. It had the complete opposite flight that I was intending to hit. But yeah, I'm gonna see, how long this video really is, because these are like all about minute walks to each next shot. Sometimes 2 minutes if it's like a long drive. But either way, I'm debating. I'm like kind of planning in my head where to put the commentary, like behind shots, like maybe talking about yardages and stuff. Since I don't really have a microphone, I'm using my phone mic, and I'd have to like yell for it to hear me from where I set it up, 10 feet behind me. So I'll learn as I go, and hopefully still produce some decent videos in the meantime. So this putt here was just a huge misread. I started it basically probably about 2 inches inside the line I wanted to. I ended up going way left, but I gave myself a little 1 foot tap in. Here for this next tee shot, my normal line is to cut it's a dogleg right, and by those palm trees by my knee right now is where the green is. I normally aim at that little dip in the trees right above my ball there. But I was actually probably aligned 20 or 30 yards left of that at that sand area and just hit a big slice.
because I was just swinging to where I thought I was aimed and just kind of came across it, put a bunch of cut spin on it. But it felt like a good swing. So I guess I just recognized that was the problem. Didn't want to change anything with my swing or my driver after that. So, I mean, if I could give a little tip to anybody, if you would take one, just make sure you know what went wrong when you hit a bad shot. Because that there was a good swing. It was a good swing, bad setup. So all I had to do on the next shot, the next drive, was just make sure I'm aligned properly instead of changing my swing and trying to not hit a slice, because it wasn't a slicey swing. It was just a slicey setup. On this shot, I had about 155, and I tried to hit a little punchy 9. Ended up catching a bit of a flyer, hit it about 165. So I was just on the back of the green, and I had a little chip with the 52, which I'm going to be honest with you guys, I had a little practice chip before this, because I've never chipped with this club, and I just wanted to see how far it would roll out on a bump and run. So kind of cheaty, I guess, but after a little practice, was able to judge it well and give myself a little easy tap in for that par. So that is the first up and down today. I guess it'll be the last, because I did technically hit the next 2 greens, but as we'll see coming up on the next tee, I normally have a huge problem with this hole, with it swinging, either hitting a big slice to the houses on the left, like left of that left bunker there, or I do the opposite and I hit a big hook into the right bunker that you can see kind of out there. My intended line, though, was trying to cut it off of the right side of that big tree, so I started it on my intended line. I just drew it instead of cutting it, and actually went just past the bunker, which I've never been under this freaking tree that I literally had to hit the perfect line to get under. Right here, I moved my ball because I was going to have to hit a little punch with the 7 under the trees, and I did not want to be breaking my wrists for a little 7-hole round of walking golf. I'm not playing the Masters, so this is probably one of the best escape shots I've ever hit in my life. Low hooking, punchy 7 under all the trees. You can see that little finish I had. Super twisted glove face, but pin was way on the right side, so I wasn't really trying to get anywhere near it, but I got on the green from there, surprisingly. So I had about this 50-60 footer. Tried to give it a decent enough read, go up to it, get a decent judge at the pace, and then this happens. Big hop, which kind of took everything out of it. That putt was about 6 to 8 feet short, so I went and kind of was reading it on the way up and just went and anger tapped it. Oh no, I did sit down, but anger tapped it and ended up making it. Didn't want to like give it to myself, but I still made it. So that hole, not played the way I wanted to, but definitely super happy with that second shot. Super cool. Got me really excited for that. As you guys can see, the sun had already set at this point. I think we were about 5 to 6 minutes past sunset, so you're going to see it start to really get dark in a sec. This next hole 15, which is our last hole, is a 3-wood for me. That big line of trees in the back is reachable with driver. My line there was those 2 palm trees. You saw my ball go right over. Those little 2 sticking out there. I put a super smooth swing on this. Probably one of the best 3-woods I've hit in a while, if not ever. Definitely in recent memory that I went and found and saw. I mean, and unfortunately I didn't even get to see the flight because it was so dark. But here all I had was a little 58 left in. Hit the same kind of like 90-yarder that I had into 11 and also into the first hole, 16. This was about 15-20 feet long and just had a little clean up 2-putt. So yeah, that was my round this afternoon. This video was actually surprisingly shorter than I thought because I did cut out some of the extra ranty parts that I had, but nonetheless, it was super fun to make. I want to continue making them, so let me know if you guys enjoy all these videos. I'm definitely going to be uploading at minimum one more. So, I guess that's it. I'll see all of you later. Thank you so much for watching.